Hey everyone, welcome to vlog number 4. We're going to do a quick recap of last week, which let me pull up the spreadsheet here as we're finishing out June. So as we can see, for the month of June, we had 5. We had 5 total trades. 4 of them closed as winners, which is awesome. We still have one that's open, which is our SOXL play, which that one's been kind of moving around. So that one, like you'll hear on the recap, is we'll probably end up doing a one cancels the other trade on that on the 5th, which is this Friday. So let me go ahead and insert the replay right now, and I'll be right back with you after we get the update from Friday. So here it is. Hey guys, just a quick update here. It's Friday. It's been a long week, short last week. But as we can see here, our SPY finally closed out for the day. So we took our profit at 30 cents here. So let's go ahead and look at the chart of SPY real quick. I can show you what happened. So as we can see, we had a little downtrend and then it slowly started kicking back up. And it finally climbed up enough that we were able to close out on our trade here. So let's go ahead and get the spreadsheet updated on SPY. If I can get the spreadsheet over here, so give me a sec. And Alex is being a little rambunctious today, so I think I'm gonna have to get him out of here. But as we can see, we got our SPY, and we closed out at 30 cents, so that gave us a $30 profit, which brought us back up. So let's go ahead and mark this one as a win, which is always an awesome thing to do. Is the right color? And then we'll bold it. All right. And now let's take a look. As you can see, our SOXL it's been bouncing. Take a look at it here. Let me show you. As you can see, we've been making some movements. We still have a while to go before we hit our mark here to close this one out. But the good news is we still have time. You know, we have a few days before we hit our 21 days expiration, which is July 5th, which once that day comes up, we'll go ahead and look at it. And I apologize if you guys hear this background noise. It's really annoying, but it's the water softener regenning. So that is that. So now what we want to do is we want to look at a possible trade to start. So we took our payday, and we want to look at making some possible moves. So the ones I kind of been looking at is QQQ here. So the 90-day mark right now is at 461.81. So let's go ahead and pull up that chart and option chain. So as we can see, QQQ has been moving. Here's our 90-day average right here. We have our 30-day single moving average is going up. We have our 30-day kind of looks like it's going to be bending back up here. So let's pull up the option chain here so we can take a look, see if any of these make any sense to us. And again, we're going to be looking at 45 days, closest to 45 days. So let's do August 9th, which is 42 days out. So if I'm looking at this, August 9th here, put this in. We got 42 days of expiration. We're at 461.81, so I'm thinking that we look at a 462 strike. Yeah, 462. Which, here we go. We got a 462. Let me just put this in here. So we'll do a 462, and then we will do a 4. And then we'll do a 457. So if you look at 462, looks like it's between 305 and 310. Let's just call it, let's try to get 3 let's go for 307. And then our 457. There isn't a 457, so we do 455. That's a 700. 460 is only 200. Alright, let's look at a 700 spread on this one. So we'll do the 455. So the 455 is 215, 219. So let's just call it 218 to be safe. And let's get that pulled up here. So let me show you what we're looking at here. Alright, so we got QQQ. We're thinking about this one. So if we get $3.07 as premium collected, and then our cost of insurance is going to be $2.18, we're looking at a credit of $89 or 89 cents, and then we'd be taking a profit of $44.50. So that's a possibility. I'm not really excited about the 700 spread, so let's go ahead and look at some other ones here. Now I did kind of look them out. Let's look at SOXL. See how that one's doing. See, SOXL, we have our 30 days going down. It is moving up. We already have an SOXL. Let's skip SOXL. We're not looking at SOXL. We already have something with SOXL. The other one I was looking at is KRE. Let's look at KRE. As we can see, KRE has been making some big swings recently, but if we look, it's making a big bounce back here. Our 30-day simple moving average is still on the downward trend. Our 7-day is going up. So if we're looking at this, we're barely above our 90-day average, and our simple moving average is under. So looking at that, this isn't one that I'm really gonna consider. So let's look at another one here. Give me a sec. Let me go ahead and get rid of Alex. Alright, I'm back. I had to get rid of Alex. He was being a little rambunctious. I think he had to go to the bathroom, which is fine. Where did we leave off? Okay, KRE. Another one, let's look at DIA. This one too, we see our 90-day average is right here. We see that our 30-day simple moving average is almost getting ready to cross that. Our 7-day is up. Our stock is up. So looking at this one, again guys, we want to keep things simple, right? We want to keep going for the singles. We hit a double, triple, that's awesome, but we're really just looking for little base hits here. And this one, looking at it, it's too close. So this one I'm not ready to make a move on just yet. So what's the next one here? We have IWM. And again, here's our 90-day. Our 7-day is way down here. Our price did jump up here, but our moving average is kind of going down. So not really looking at this one. GDX is not one that we're looking at. The 90-day average just isn't. We ideally want these to be going up. Okay guys, so we want these trending up, and we want it to be a good ways above our 90-day average, just to be on the, we want that needle more towards the win than the loss, right? So going back to QQQ, I mean, this one's looking pretty good. If I'm looking at the trades, like you said, I'm not a big fan of the 700 spread. So let's look at this again here. So if we have 461, here's a 461. So if we dropped it down, 461 is not versus the 462. Not much of a difference in premium here. So if we lower this to 461 here, let me just do something. Let's see, 461. And then 455. So that gives us 600 spread here. Again, ideally, guys, I want to be around, 500. So let's see, what do we want to do? If we move this to 461 and 455, let's look at where we're at with premium. So 461, we can probably get $3. And then our 455, we're probably looking at, let's just call it 224. So looking at that, we're at a possible profit of $38 here. Okay. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm not going to make any trades here today because I'm just not liking where it's at and I don't have many options. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this ride for Friday, and then when we come back on Monday when I'm doing our next video, we'll look at some more trades there. But you guys have an awesome weekend. Just wanted to do a quick update, which actually this is a big update, but wanted to show you that we did close out on our SPY finally. Yay, which is awesome. It's another win for us here. And then we're just waiting on SOXL right now to see where that's at. So let's take one last look at SOXL. Look at our charts. And we can see we're still trending up, which is awesome. We're green for right now. Red, green, it's been ticking. But I want to say we started today at $53. So it's already up to 56. So we're at $1.19. This was to like $2.40, last week. So again, I want you to guys understand that you don't want to get too emotionally involved in this, but when we're trading these spreads, 45 days to expiration, we have time to let theta work for us. And again, when you hit 21 days expiration, that's when theta really kicks in and is going to work in our favor. So as long as that stock is trending the way we want it to trend, and it could go against us, as SOXL did. I mean, look, it dropped all the way down here. But again, as we're setting up our trades, we're looking at our 90-day average. We're looking at our moving averages, make sure they're going the right way. Yeah, this one right now is going not the right way. So if we were going to set up a trade, this might not be one that we would jump in on, but look at where our 90-day average is, okay? Both of our moving averages are above this 90-day average. Our stock has always been above this moving day average. We don't want any of these averages to be under our 90-day average because that's where, you're taking more of a risk than you need to take, okay? So just wanted to point that out. This is heading in the right direction. I have a good feeling about this. We'll be taking another W on this one. But like I said, if it hits July 5th, we're going to set up our stop loss. Okay, we'll set up our one cancels the other order. Instead of just, right now we have, just our take profit order. If it goes to July 5th, what we'll do is we'll set up a one cancels the other order. So we'll set up our stop loss, which as you can see here, we're at $1.12 right now. All right, so where I want to be at, if I got to change this color, it's off, but my stop loss is $1.15. Okay, so I want to point that out again. My stop loss or I want to take this is $1.15. This is what I'm willing to risk on this. Could we lose more? Of course. Like I said, it was all the way up to $2, which is well over this, right? But at the end of the day, we're letting it work for us. So if we would have set this up right away, this would have stopped out and we would have lost. We already have been in a loss. But I still see that this is going to be a win for us. Okay, so on July 5th, if this is still not working where we want it to work, we're going to set up a one cancels the other. We'll set up a stop loss order to stop out at $1.15, and then we're also going to create our take profit order at 38 cents where it is right now. So hopefully we don't see that one. Hopefully we see this one close and we're making two trades. But we'll definitely be getting a trade in on Monday. to open up this slot because right now we only have one. We always want at least 2 active trades. All right, have an awesome weekend, guys, and we will catch you on Monday. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. All right, so welcome back. So as you can see, Friday we closed out a SPY, which was awesome. That one closed. SOXL again was going around. So for the month of June, we still have this one open, so we're not going to close out June yet, but so far had a profit of $230 for the month. Not bad on when we started with $1,149. So a nice little upside there. All right, so now July, the ones that I've been looking at, I already updated our 90-day averages. And the 3 that I think we're going to look at for entering trades today is going to be QQQ, SPY, and SMH. Okay, so based on what I looked at so far earlier this morning, we're looking at the 8/16 expiration, which is 46 days out. If we sell the 460 and we buy the 455, what I was looking at this morning, we were at $4.04 collecting premium. It was going to cost us about $3.20 in insurance, and we were going to potentially look at a $42 profit. The next one we're at $37.50, and then $61 for our SMH. So let's go ahead and look at the charts here, but real quick, we're looking at SOXL. As you can see, it's up quite a bit. Now, this was up to $2 and so last week, so if we look at the chart on this, we can see that we just been kind of bouncing around. Now, if you're one of those people that do like to look at candles, I can just show you as far as we got the candles. As we can see here, it's been pretty neutral. Buyers and sellers are kind of pushing here. We have a longer down wick, so that means that they're selling off a lot more than the buyers are pushing it up. But then we did have a spike on Friday. You know, buyers really tried to push it up, but we ended kind of neutral here. Today we're really pushing it down. There really is a lot of sell-off going on, but that's okay. No big deal. So, like I said, if you like to play with candles, rock out candles. But if you play with the lines, which, like I keep emphasizing, you want to keep it real simple. You know, the line's just real simple. So you're not seeing the big candle wicks up and down and, you know, the bodies. But it's good to look at the bodies to see, is it really trending one way or the other? Okay. So right now we are trending down. I do have my alert here, which we're still above our sell. So we'll look at this again on Friday if it doesn't close by then, and then we'll see what we're going to do on this one. All right. So getting back to entering some trades. So let's look at QQQ, see where we're at. QQQ has kind of been bouncing here. It's well above our 90-day average, which I'd like to see. I did change stuff on my charts. I now changed my 90-day average to be red or green, depending on if it went up or down from the previous day. Okay, just so it's easy to look at and you can tell which way it's going. So QQQ, nice little gap here. Let's look at SPY. SPY is about the same. So these are going to be 2 that we can look at. And then this other one, this new one that we're looking at is SMH. SMH is a little bit closer to our 90-day average. It is kind of trending down, but our 30-day is trending up. So we'll take a look at this play as well. So let's go ahead and look at the trades. So right now we have SMH up, and like I said, we'd be selling the 245. So let's go down to 245. Am I going the wrong way? No. All right. So here's the 245. So you can see there's a lot of premium because we have big implied volatility here. And right now this is at a negative 0.27, which is still under. My threshold's negative 40. I don't really want to be under. I want to be under negative 40. So in the 20s, this is good. This has actually gone up a little bit since I looked at it last, so that's good. So between this one, like I said, we were looking at a potential profit if we can get it. We're at about $61. Let's go look at our SPY. SPY, we would be selling the 530. Scroll way down here. So here's the 530, and we're at between 352, and so it's gone down a little bit since this morning. And our cost of insurance is the 525, which that's gone down too. So we're roughly still about the same. Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ, we would be selling the 460. We're at a negative 0.22, 397. So this has gone down. And since this morning, our cost of insurance, 455. This has gone down. So roughly about the same. So again, looking at our spreadsheets here, these are the ones that we got. These are the credits that we would be expecting to take in with selling and then buying our insurance, okay? So potential profits, we see we have 42, 37.50, or 61. I'm liking the 61, but let's just look at that one again, SMH. Just want to make sure. Let's check out this chart. So from these 2 points, where it's roughly at like 259 and 245. So let's look at SPY. We have a lot more room of play here, which I like. Same with QQQ. I like the bigger spans. Yeah, we can get a few more dollars with SMH, but again, we're going for singles, and this is, for me, this is a little too close. So let's go with, between the two, let's go with QQQ. All right. So QQQ has a nice one. We are going to, on this one, we are going to sell, whoops. So we are going to sell the 460. And we're going to do sell. We're going to put this on the right. Put this on the right. We're going to make this green. We're going to put it there. And then we're going to buy our insurance at 455. Insurance, because insurance is good. We like insurance. Make this guy red. Put this on the right. On the right. All right, so here we are with these two. So let's go ahead and lock in our trades. All right, so QQQ, we are selling the 460. So I'm going to go ahead and, okay, hold on. Let me get rid of him real quick. All right, Alex was getting a little rambunctious here, so let's go ahead and get back into business. We're going to right click here. We are going to sell the 460. We are going to do a vertical. And we are going to buy the 455. All right, and according to our spreadsheet here, we want a credit of 84. So I'm going to do 84. I'm going to confirm. And then here we go. We are going for 84, and then I'm going to send this off. And let's see if we get closed here. Go ahead and monitor it. Right now it's at 82. Waiting for it to get up to 84. And then once this locks in, we'll be set up. So let me pause it, and then when this closes, I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is a little bit of a long recording, so I do apologize. But as you know, yesterday we tried to get QQQ going. We wanted to get we shot for getting a credit of 84 cents or $84. If we look at QQQ, it's really jumped up. So that really went down. So we didn't get that filled. We tried it this morning because pre-market it was going down, so I thought we can get it. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to make a play on SMH, which looks like the best one right now. I'll show you real quick what I got going on here. Let's see if we get it to fill. So SMH, I'm going to do 245, the 240. It's a $500 spread. We're going to look to collect $3.45. The cost of insurance is going to be $2.45. So that'll give us a credit of $100, and then we can shoot for a $50 profit there. So let's go ahead and try getting this filled. So like I said, we are going to buy the 245. We're going to sell the 245, my bad. So we're going to sell the vertical 245, and then we are going to purchase our insurance at the 240, and we are going to do a credit of 100, so $1. All right, so let's go ahead and push this through. There we go. We got all of our numbers here. Like I said, this is your max loss, so you take your spread 500 minus the credit that we got 100. But again, the way we set things up, we're not going to get near that. So let's go ahead and send this through, which I took a little bit on this, so this was higher just a little bit ago. But as we can see, our stock is moving up, which is awesome. You know, I really would like this gap here to be a little bit more than it is, but just the way that it is, QQQ is going up, and we're not going to be able to get the credit that I really want on that one. So let me set this here. We edit. We sold the 245. And we bought the 240 for our insurance. Oops. Insurance on the right. Okay. And then this one we are going to do sell, and then we're going to do on the right. Alright guys, so we got that set up. I'll go ahead and monitor this. As you see, we're at 92 cents. We're trying to get this to fill at $1. If it fills, awesome. If not, we will rerun this again tomorrow. As we can see, SOXL is starting to come down, which is very cool. So again, this has been a little bit of a long recording, so I do apologize I didn't get it out yesterday. But I'll keep you updated throughout the week, and then next Monday we will give you an update and see how everything is. But have an awesome 4th of July, everyone, and we will catch you next week. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate you. And remember, keep it simple. That's what we're going for. Singles and doubles, guys. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.